It appears we are not having much luck getting Deke Sims to cooperate with the investigation, even after a third interrogation. I can't have this one case tied down to all of you moving forward.
With the governor's authority here, only a few of you will continue to investigate this case. She asked me to get the best agents on it, so Mario, Christy, Quentin, and Riley, I'm leaving you all on this one. Greg, Jade, and I will be working on a new case that was dropped on us this morning.
I've decided to give the IAA team a special task, so Nick, Justin, and Agent Taylor will not be joining either case.
Wait, Justin too? We get twice the work done together.
Well. I remember you didn't want to work with him at all. Now you're practically saying you need him.
Oh, please. I'm not saying I need him. I'm saying it's faster when we work together. I don't need him. I won't even miss his annoying ass. Ugh.
In any case, yes, Justin too. I've requested their assistance with a probable national security matter.
What about my dad and General Black? Can they assist with the cases? I mean, my dad's FIB and General Black has the training necessary to assist on a case.
General Black is in no condition to help physically on this case, but he does have the most knowledge on this whole trade. He'll be helping remotely.
I cannot technically clear Kevin Chambers for duty, as his supervisors have declared him rogue. I will, however, allow him to assist however he sees fit, as long as he doesn't legally announce himself as FIB.
Well, if we are the ones that's going to be working this case, let me in there with Deke Sims. I want to crack at this guy myself.
I just need to know what's all going on here because my dad has never lied to me about a case. He wasn't telling me the whole truth. I could feel it. I need to know what was really going on.
I'll let you guys get to your case. Remaining agents, come with me.
So I read your file, Deke.
And what does that mean to me?
Doesn't have to mean anything to you. But what it tells me is you think you're tough shit. Yeah, you beat up a couple of guys, killed a few of them, had your crew get to more of them, etc. I mean, the list goes on and on.
I know what it supposedly says about me. I've lived it allegedly. What's your point, my man?
My point is, the man I read about in that file seems scary to most people. The man I see in front of me that's supposed to match that file doesn't scare me at all. I've seen way worse, been through way worse than you.
Oh, is that so?
Oh yeah, that's so. Most people live their lives sheltered from people like you. Me? I run towards you punks my whole life, head first. You've been doing things your way all this time, but today we do it my way.
One of us should be doing this. I don't want Mario to hurt himself. He's still recovering from the gunshot wound.
Oh, girl, would you relax? Your man is going to be just fine. It was his idea in the first place. I'm sure he knows his capable strength.
He is not my man. I'm just concerned for his well-being is all.
Yeah, not your man, all right. Did you not tell me you two slept together and cuddled after the other night?
Sex does not mean a relationship. Besides, it was...
Hey! I mean, I'm standing right here. I do not need to hear this.
My bad, Q.
Sorry, Q.
No, you're not, but apology accepted.
You're right. Definitely not sorry. So, Christy, on a scale of 10, how good was it?
Oh, definitely a 9, especially when he bent me over and...
All right, that is enough of you two. I'm going in here with Mario because you two have no shame.
I love messing with him.
I know, he makes it way too easy.
See, my partner here is going to stand you up and hold you while I kick your ass.
Man, you can't do that. That's illegal.
Oh, now what's illegal matters, huh?
You touch me, man, I promise you're gonna be sorry.
Okay, so LSPD got a call around 3 a.m. with a DV disturbance in the neighborhood. When they arrived, both the husband and the wife were dead.
Jeez, how have I been away long enough to the point where the FIB started taking on open and shut cases of DV calls? LSP too dumb to close these cases by themselves now?
Actually, it's not an open and shut case because one of the officers that arrived on scene noticed something strange. The victim's wrist had lacerations on each arm, indicating that they were tied up. They were both killed by gunshot wounds to the head.
If they were both tied up from behind, how in the world did they manage to shoot each other in the head?
That is the million-dollar question, boy genius.
LSPD called us in on this to figure it out, as this case has been ruled a homicide. There's a possibility that this case links to a previous one from 2 weeks ago, as another couple, Jennifer and Dennis Morris, were found like this as well. Those victims' lacerations were not discovered until post-mortem observation.
If these two cases are linked, we have a serial murderess on our hands. We need to be moving faster than he is.
Alright, still not my kind of case. Bit boring, but I'll help out. Better than being undercover at least.
I didn't know being killed was supposed to be exciting. But I'll make sure to tell LSPD they're not sprinkling enough excitement for their victims to make the case more interesting for you.
All right, enough. Kevin, I cannot allow you to introduce yourself as FIB, but I can clear you to canvass the scenes with us. LSPD already made the rounds questioning the neighborhood. No one saw anything. We've got only the scene itself to figure this out. Let's head out.
CD, I'm an equal opportunist, so I'm gonna allow my partner there to take those cuffs off of you and allow you to come at me. Q, take them off. I suggest you start talking before I rip your arms off. And I've been making sure you spend 20 years in a hole underground for withholding international terrorism information.
Alright, man. I'll start talking. Just get off me.
One little ass beating is all it took for you to crack. That's crazy for a guy with your alleged files.
You got what you wanted, alright? I'll talk.
Good, because it was going to be a hell of a long day for you if you thought you were weaseling out of this situation where my father's life is involved. I want to know everything about this gun trade. Everything. How did you get involved in the trade? Who did you report to?
Now, my business is my business. I'm not admitting to being directly involved. I just know some of the things, alleged things. Hypothetically speaking, if I ever did speak or meet with anyone, I never met the other guy. Only would have spoken to a Sergeant Miller.
The other guy? What other guy was there?
I don't know his name, but he goes by Dice. Miller swore up and down this Dice dude was the guy with all the ends we ever needed, supposedly.
What kind of ends are we talking about, man?
You name it. Guns, trades, access to IAA, FIB, and Interpol systems and equipment.
With that kind of access, that means that... Are you telling me we got a mole in one of our agencies?
A mole, a leak, a rat, a snitch, whatever you want to call it. Someone knows all your secrets of the system, allegedly.
If what you're saying is the truth, that means that this is a whole lot bigger than what we thought.
General Black, how accurate is what he's saying to the information you found out?
It's pretty close. Dice never came to the base. Not by my knowledge, but he was all Miller ever talked on the phone to when he guarded me instead of your dad, Christy. They had codes and access I've only seen the agencies carry out, not the military.
That means someone knew the entire time who my dad was. Dad, what have you gotten yourself into?
My question is, Deke, Why'd you let us catch you? We know we didn't catch you in that warehouse by coincidence. Was the catch a part of the Dice's plan?
Honestly, no. It was part of my plan. I took the fall so Miller and Dice could carry out the rest of the plan.
Rest of the plan? What are you talking about?
Oh, so you thought I was in here spilling my guts because you beat me up a little bit? Nah, this right here, this is the fun part of the plan.
This is weird. I checked the wallet and the purse of both victims. They each had a blank card with an address of this apartment on it. Why would they need the address to their own apartment?
I mean, they were a couple. They're probably just trying to spice up their sex lives, role-playing and whatnot. When it gets vanilla, you gotta kick it up a notch.
Except the address of each of their renewed IDs are completely different too. What cohabitational couple will list different addresses from their place of residence?
Jade, who was this apartment leased to?
Pulling up that information now, and let's see what I have here. Okay, it looks like it was leased out to Michelle Allen.
Our victims' names here are Gordon Phillips and Leslie White. If this was not their apartment, what were they doing here to have a domestic violence disturbance anyways?
Aha! We have our disturbance, ladies and gentlemen.
That's an exact match to the audio from the police call that the neighbors reported. The neighbors went outside so the officers could hear how loud the disturbance was. Here, listen.
So if the DV was actually the recording, what were these two doing here? And why the need for the loud recording?
I swear this guy looks familiar to me. Wait, did you say Gordon Phillips? As in son of actor Gregory Phillips?
Fact checking that, and yes, per a quick Google search. Actor Gregory Phillips died 2013 and is survived by son Gordon Phillips, 24, who promised to follow in his father's footsteps and pursue an acting career.
Oh, sweet! Gregory Phillips was legendary. Yeah, he played in a cop show, Blue Stripes and Streaks. Christy and I never missed an episode. It went on for like 10 seasons. His character always went, "Hands up or roll the dice and try me," before the bad guys tried to hit something stupid on him.
Okay, so Gordon is an actor, but what's Miss Leslie White doing here? What were they both doing here?
Jade, can you?
Already on it, Wonderbrain. So, according to the internet here, Gordon was taking part in a small production for an indie movie. The movie was about a couple who kept meeting in different parallel universes, never remembering their stories, but always remembering the deja vu feeling of another daring life together. It's supposed to be a crime romance drama, which his love interest co-starring, and wouldn't you know it, Leslie White.
They were both actors. That's why their names are not on the lease. This apartment is a set from the movie production.
Someone knew where they were filming. Most likely waited on them to return to set, and when they had their chances, they tied them up inside of here and proceeded to kill them.
They turned the recording on so that the argument could be heard, which would lead the neighbors to believe that they shot each other if they heard the gunshots go off. This was definitely premeditated.
But who would want to kill these two boring knobs? From the look of things, neither one of them had big careers going on. Which, by the way, I gotta say is a bit disappointing for being the son of Gregory.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Gordon had much going for him in the acting world. I mean, he had a couple of roles in big shows, but nothing major. Which the same can be said about his acting counterpart, Leslie. I'm gonna send you all the information. I was able to pull up on the movie, the production, and the crew. Like, all the download I can pull up is there, and hopefully...
Jade, Jade, are you still there? Jade?
Oh, what the hell?
No, Ethan came for the girls upstairs only. The rest are to be spared, especially this one. Those are Dice's instructions. Just grab them and let's go.
I've lost Jade and I can't seem to get her back right now. So it looks like we're on our own for a while, at least.
Looking at what Jay sent, nothing strange about the production sticks out or anyone in the crew sticks out, except for Joe Williams.
The file says Joe had a history of DV, battery, and assault, and an attempted murder charge in the second degree. All of these crimes were before he turned 18. He also has a history of psychotic breaks, according to his therapist records.
Now how does a guy like that, with a record like that, get hired on for any job, let alone for a movie production?
Looking further into his sealed file, his name wasn't always Joe Williams. It was Joe Allen.
Wait a minute. Jade said the name on the apartment was leased to Michelle Allen. Joe's file lists a Michelle Allen and the relationship says mother. Makes sense as to how he got hired even with his record.
Get this, Michelle was a director of this film. Looking up the latest news on the movie, it says production on a promising indie film starring Gordon Phillips has been placed on hiatus. The halt is believed to be due to the passing of its director, Michelle Allen. This says she passed away 3 weeks ago.
The killing of the Morris couple took place a week after that. And now this one, the Morrises were also listed as 2 small role actors on the set of another of Michelle's movies. Unlike these 2 here, the Morris couple were actually together, as Michelle wanted a real-life married couple for authenticity.
Wanna bet Mommy's death was the reason Joe snapped and decided to amp his second-degree murder charge to first degree?
We've got to go pick this guy up now before he escalates his kills.
If he is spurling over his mother's death, he's not going to be found anywhere listed for himself. He's somewhere where his mom would have been. We need to look for known addresses for her.
Let's put out an APB for this guy. We need to move fast.
Okay, calm down, Jade. You got this. Just override the system and get the message out. Team, the FBI building has been breached and all servers are down. I'm the only one on my floor, I think. Hurry back, please. May need backup. Oh, wait, I forgot to tell him that
Ah, my sweet, sweet Jade. It's good to be getting a chance to see you again after 8 long years in prison. Tell me, darling, was putting our relationship behind literal bars really worth it?
Ethan? Okay, seriously, what the hell is going on?
I hope it was worth it. Be sad if it was all for nothing. I bet you're wondering what's going on right about now, and well, let me tell you, darling, it's as simple as this. Revenge. I've teamed up with some pretty powerful people like you have, and I've taken control of the whole FIB building. No one gets in or out, not even you, with the encryption I've placed on this override. See, Jade, I did come in fact to kill you for betraying me like you did, which broke my heart, but I figured I might as well make it fun. I'll be seeing you soon, sweetheart.
Shit. Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. Okay, calm down, Jade. You got this. You got this. Alright, Ethan. You wanna play games? Then game on, baby.
This place is as dead as she is. There's nothing here.
Looks like the APB alert did us some good. A LSPD officer just spotted a man matching Joe Williams' description walking down Majestic Road.
Of course, His mom's movie studio is on Majestic Movie Studio lots. He's headed back there, prior to planning his next 2 victims. We need to get to Majestic Studios.
Jade, is that you?
General Black? Oh, thank God. I thought I was up here alone.
I was hanging back up here helping the team interrogate Deke when all of a sudden, all of the camera and audio feed was cut off. What the hell is going on here?
See, funny story. It would appear my ex-boyfriend, whom I helped put away for a 12-year prison stint, has hacked all of our system and is back to kill me.
What?
I know, that guy's a psycho. I mean, I went to prison too, and you don't see me hacking and breaking into federal buildings. For free, I mean. The crazy part is, he's out 4 years early.
Oh, that's the crazy part. Not him trying to kill us all.
Yeah, I mean that too, obviously.
Jade. Let's see if you can still handle yourself as well as I remember.
Oh, he is not playing fair.
Joe Williams, you are under arrest for the suspicion of 2 counts of murder, and you have the right to...
Now who let this crazy son of a bitch get registered for a gun anyways?
Joe, it's over. Put the gun down and let her go.
This was never part of the plan. This was never how it was supposed to go. We know about your mother, Joe. We know you're just grieving her. I'm sincerely sorry for your loss. Listen, I know things are really hard mentally right now, but trust me, when I say killing more people is not going to help you. Put the gun down, man. Let her go. This was never part of the plan. She was never supposed to leave me. Not ever.
Joe, you know this is not what she would have wanted for you. We saw your file. We read about how your mother did everything she could have to help you stay out of trouble. This is not what she wants you to do.
Shut up! You don't know anything about her. You don't even know what she would have wanted. You're right. We did know her. I'll tell you what we do know instead. We know her dying hurt you in a million different ways. We know her death was probably your last straw to dealing with this unfair world. We know about your past, and given the circumstance, you decided to take your parent out on others. What we don't know is why you did it to them. Why you kill all those actors, Joe?
Mama loved her studio, her career. It was always movie stars this and movie stars that. You read that file and you saw all the trouble I caused and you see how she had to clean it all up. Does that file tell you the reason why she had that record sealed? So I wouldn't be an embarrassment marking her career for all the network studios and for all the actors like the son of Gregory Phillips? Does that tell you that?
No, it doesn't, Joe. It surely doesn't.
Of course it doesn't. I loved her. She was never supposed to leave me like this. I just hated how much she cared about these people and what they think of her. Of me. These people pretend for a living. Who gives a shit what they think? So yeah, I plotted on her precious actors and I gave them the death that they all should have had instead of her. It should have always been them.
Joe, I hear you, man. There's enough death and blood being spilled. There's no reason to add on to it. You put the gun down and we can get you the help you need, okay? She's no longer here for you, but we are. Just put the gun down and let her go.
No! Mama wanted networks to remember her name, and they'll never forget it now. Son of movie director Michelle Allen creates chaos to honor her legacy. The only way anybody leaves here today is in a fucking body bag, so say goodbye to...
What? The bastard was having a psychotic break and was about to attempt to kill all of us. Someone had to do it.
I'm out of bullets.
Damn it! So am I.
I see you can still handle yourself. Let's see if you can handle me. Now, where are you?
Ethan, you don't have to do this. It doesn't have to be this way.
Oh, but it must be this way. You see, I spent 8 long years put away in prison because you betrayed me. We could have had it all together, baby. And you blew it.
We did have it all, Ethan, but enough was enough. You had gone too far. You didn't know how to quit.
I loved you. I would have done anything for you. Anything!
I loved you too, which is why I have to do this. I loved you too, Ethan. Goodbye.
Jade, I'm sorry you had to do that.
It was the last piece of family I had. I know how crazy that sounds considering he was just trying to kill me.
I get it. From the way Tasha talks about this team, you for sure got some family left.
Thanks, General Black. I guess I better hack back into our systems to get everything up. Hopefully I can crack this encryption.
Hey, after what I just saw you do, I'm positive you can do anything you want to, girl. You are one badass agent, Jade. That's for sure.
You're damn right I am. Let's get this done.
Once we get it all up, I'll go get the team from the interrogation room. I smell tear gas, so I guess Ethan used it to knock them out.
Hey, if he was coming for me and he knew where I was the entire time, why'd he start with the lower levels first?
I got a text from Jade 45 minutes ago saying the building was breached, and just now she texted saying, never mind, all taken care of. Now, what in the world went on over there?
I'm sure this goes without saying, but this matter will be kept between us only in this room. This could be a national security threat, so we need to treat it cautiously. Now, what were you all able to find on proposed FIB agent Greg Jones?